If Hank was not there when the police came several times, I guarantee you this would have been stopped early. If it was just Johnny, he would have been stopped early.
I mean, getting there would be so dreadful. Well, he might be very soon, and especially if Hanky Poo gets in trouble, because if Hanky Poo gets in trouble, he's kicked out of house and home. And who's worse, Ramsey or Hank? And look, most of you think Ramsey's worse, but Hank still has a lot of stuff he's done as well.
So guys, where exactly is Hank Yoo? Why is nobody mentioning him anymore? Right now, everyone's focused on Johnny Somali. His upcoming trial has people talking non-stop. Updates are dropping daily, and social media is buzzing with memes and headlines. But here's the thing, where is Hank Yoo? Why has he suddenly vanished from the conversation? This guy was just as deep in the madness as Johnny Somali. Some would argue he was even worse. Yet while Johnny's dominating the news, Hank Yoo has completely disappeared. No updates, no live streams, no tweets, not even a public appearance. Why? Because Hank Yoo is in hiding. That's right. This is the same guy who got banned from entering the United States, nearly sparked diplomatic drama with South Korea, despite being Korean, and now he's nowhere to be found. Why is that? Well, word is, he's hiding not only from the spotlight, but also from Johnny Somali himself. They were always side by side. But now, Hank's just vanished like he never existed. People on Discord are even flagging Hank's accounts for sharing disturbing and questionable content. It's like he's trying to scrub his entire online presence. And if you've seen the memes going around, like the Coldplay kiss cam meme with Johnny and Hank, it's clear people know how close they really were. That's what makes this even more suspicious. What exactly is Hank Yoo up to? Let's be real. Hank Yoo was never some innocent witness. He was constantly right next to Johnny Somali throughout all the harassment and chaos. Yet now, only Johnny is facing the legal heat. Why does Hank get off scot-free while Johnny takes the blame for both? That's the real question nobody's asking. And if you remember that clip where Johnny asked Hank how he was surviving, Hank said he was living with gay shift, whatever that means.
Hey, how you doing, sir? What do you do for a living?
I do gay shit for a living. What's up? What's up? I'm a thug hunter.
Thug hunter. There's some thugs over there.
Go.
That clip opened the floodgates of questions about his lifestyle and choices. In fact, even Legal Mindset warned the public about Hank Yoo, claiming he had a criminal mentality and was likely headed for serious legal trouble too.
I wouldn't be surprised if RKA started drinking his own goon juice, like he's Christian. I mean, getting there would be so dreadful. Well, he might be very soon, and especially if Hanky Poo gets in trouble, because if Hanky Poo gets in trouble, he's kicked out of house and home. And I've got a little bit of a minor update we're going to get into about Hanky before this, but Hank is pushing the limits now. Hank is now pushing it into stuff that could be, and let me be very careful, potentially criminal.
I'm completely in agreement with Legal Mindset on this one. Hank Yoo has openly said he has no intention of serving in the South Korean military. Yet he's still taking full advantage of the country's benefits. But what exactly is he doing for South Korea? Nothing at all. In reality, everything he's doing is damaging the nation's reputation. So honestly, if South Korean officials don't step in to hold him accountable, then what hope is there? That would be a massive failure of justice. Again, why is Hank not under investigation like Johnny is? It's not like Hank was some background extra. He literally acted like Johnny's legal advisor, always defending him online, claiming he could help Johnny beat the charges, and pretending to know the law better than anyone.
You're my designated legal guardian, right?
Yes.
He's been to the immigration offices many times with me. So if I do go on the run or go jump the DMZ, jump the border, and disappear, this is actually my he's my official legal guardian in Korea.
So I'm legally defending Johnny, kind of. So I guess I'm Jewish too.
So where is he now? Hiding behind the scenes. Is Johnny Somali really going to walk away free from this? Now shifting focus back to Johnny. If you've watched his video, you'll notice he was boasting that his lawyer told him he'd beat the charges, that prosecutors have a weak case, and that he's not in any danger.
We haven't done it. You know, we got some good news from the lawyer this week, so we might as well celebrate. And we're going to shoot some guns. Thank you, guys. You were getting charged for at least 5 years. We'll see. The people that won't be charged have done a lot worse than me, guys. Thank you, JJG.
But let's be real, his legal defense doesn't seem all that solid either. So if Johnny seriously thinks he's getting off the hook, it might be way too soon to celebrate. Honestly, he's just showing that same arrogant behavior like always.
They show the
Can you ask him again? The deepfakes that he's seen, the 2 kissing videos, he thinks they're stupid, right? It's not, right?
그 변호사님이 본 딥페이크 영상들은 변호사님 그 의견에도 좀 병신 같죠?
근데 그 우리가 볼 때는
그냥 웃기죠, 그거.
이거잖아.
웃기죠, 그냥.
이거잖아. 이거잖아. 난 그런 게 이거잖아.
네.
영상물 이게 나한테 이거 말고 이거는 너무나 미약하던데 어떻게 이게 좀 너무
He's saying that it's very, very, very weak.
But even if Johnny ends up getting punished, what about Hank? Hank Yoo should be held accountable too. Let's not forget what kind of person he really is. This is the same guy who shamelessly disrespected his own family, the very people who supported and raised him.
My paternal family, they're a bunch of fake ass niggas. My maternal family are bitch ass niggas. Fuck them, you know? I only care about their fucking inheritance. Fuck them. I hope they fucking die.
Can you believe that? Hank Yoo literally cursed out his own family and even wished death on them. Let that sink in. This is the same family that provided everything for him from childhood until now. And just when it's his turn to show respect and take care of them, what does he do? He wishes them gone. That's got to be one of the most disgraceful, disgusting things we've ever seen from him. I always say, don't be surprised when Hank Yoo crosses a new line, but even I was stunned hearing that. How can someone be that vile and shameless? That alone tells you who Hank really is. He's toxic, dangerous, and hiding behind lies. And if he ends up walking free while Johnny Somali pays the price for both of them, that's not justice. That's a cover-up. Now, everyone's wondering, why did Hank even let Johnny stay with him in the first place? Was there some secret arrangement? Was it just friendship, or something more? Well, Hank recently spilled everything in a video. He revealed why he sheltered Johnny Somali, what he gained from it, and why he was willing to risk his own family and name for this guy. So what did Hank really see in Johnny Somali? What was his gain? Let's break it down.
I'm only gonna put my hands on you in a very sexual manner. This is crazy.
Just look at that. That evil grin on Hank's face says it all. And Johnny, you can clearly see it in his eyes. He's realizing this might be the night everything ends. When these two pull off dark, twisted stunts like that and laugh about it, it shows you exactly who they are deep down. And if people in South Korea have started forgetting what Hank did, let this be a reminder. This man caused harm, acted with zero consequences, and even went as far as cursing South Korea itself, saying the country never should have gained independence. Yes, he really said that. And the proof is right there in the footage.
I have to care about Korean politics because I live here, right? I'm a centrist, what they call Jungpa, right? Because you know why? Because I think both leftists and right-wingers are retarded. Korea should not be independent of either China or America because Korea will be poor as fuck, you know? So Korea cannot afford to make either America or China its enemy. Korea is best by maintaining military alliance with America and economic cooperation with China. Yeah. So therefore, I'm a centrist.
Honestly, by now it's obvious. Both Johnny Somali and Hank Yoo need to be held accountable. It can't be just Johnny who suffers while Hank hides like a coward in the background. They were both in on the same madness. No one should get a free pass. No one should be allowed to run. So what do you think? Should Hank Yoo finally face legal consequences? Or is he going to slip away again? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe. There's a lot more insane updates coming your way.